Did you know Vasco da Gama's arrival in India wasn't just a historic event? It marked the start of 450 years of Portuguese control, exploitation, and cultural influence. When the Portuguese arrived in India in 1498, they were the first Europeans to establish control. They controlled key spice trade hubs like Goa, Cochin, and Daman, setting up a monopoly on India's spice wealth. The Portuguese systematically exploited India's wealth. They monopolized the spice trade, sending pepper, cardamom, and cinnamon to Europe, making a fortune while draining the Indian economy. Locals were taxed heavily, and Portuguese merchants dominated trade. They didn't just drain resources, they also plundered sacred Hindu temples, converting gold, gems, and land into Christian church assets. The Portuguese imposed religious conversion, turning many temples into churches, forever changing the cultural landscape of India. While the Portuguese inflicted exploitation, they also contributed to the unique Goan culture. Their influence is visible in Goa's architecture, language, and cuisine, which blend Indian and Portuguese traditions. Goan Portuguese cuisine, especially the iconic vindaloo, remains one of the lasting legacies. The Portuguese controlled coastal regions, which were prime for sea trade routes, further enhancing their control over global spice commerce. Today, Goa is a tourism hotspot, with its fusion of cultures attracting millions of tourists. The spice trade that the Portuguese exploited remains a backbone of India's agricultural exports, with India now being a global leader in spices. From Goa's beaches to the global spice markets, the Portuguese legacy is still felt today. Isn't history spicy?